It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Orlando Wiggins starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, they say short and sweet. Well, his last one wasn't so sweet. He only pitched 3 innings, and he and his team are expecting a lot more out of him. They really expect him to go deeper in this one and give himself and the team a chance to win this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Sanchez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now at the plate,
the catcher.
Bobo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Robbie Newcomb will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Felipe Burke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, hits, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, this team really needs that 6-0 hitter to step up a bit. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
At the plate, Bobby Combs. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pitts giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Tanner Dickinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Pitts trying to get there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Connor Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Burke is right there, 1 down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ready now, John Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drives it out to deep right center field. Burke looking up. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting 5th.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Sanchez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Brady Day, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The set and the 1-0. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Burke will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Danny Gutierrez.
Leading off.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Gutierrez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Alexis Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jesse Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A pitch out. The throw won't get him. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Pitts leads off second with nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Boof Bobo is on deck. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in for his second at bat, Bobo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. None out, runners at first and second. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Striding in once again, Connor Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Low for ball one. First and second now, one man out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The wind up and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Willie Cisneros. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
1 ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hits going back, and it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Vladimir Tavares. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Felipe Burke. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeremy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Sanchez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Stepping up now, Jeff Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Burke racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dickinson gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Next for Tampa
So
Bay.
stepping in, Brady Date comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cisneros is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate,
Leading
Bobby
off
Combs.
for the Orioles, the 3rd baseman, Bobby Combs.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Hero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Standing in now, Tanner Dickinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ready on 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was
baseman,
excellent because if it's put in
44.
play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Danny Gutierrez, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Holmes stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Nope.
2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately,
Up
hitting
next for
anything
Tampa
close,
Bay.
so I think this is the way to go here. Get the
Pedro
bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Pedro Portillo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burke is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Boof Bobo.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Ball 2.
Called strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Pitts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here's a look over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Burke is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Orioles,
all right, thanks, Heidi.
the right fielder, Jackie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Junior.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout
Now
there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Alexis Sanchez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese, hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back and drive it out of the yard.
Into the box now, David Tejada, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Willie Cisneros waits on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Willie.
Digging in now, Willie Cisneros.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready. Here's the first offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now in the box, Vladimir Tavares. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1 the count now. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
One and two, here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Felipe Burke. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 offering in the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
One and one. Here it is. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bobby Combs would be next. The set and the 3-1 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in and looking for more, Bobby Combs. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
3-ball count now, and we were just talking about how losing control of your pitches is a telltale sign of running out of gas, and I think this might be his last hitter if he doesn't get him out.
3-0. Here it is. And he gets the call there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3, the Rays 1.
Your attention, please.
John Myrick
Now
takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, John Myrick.
John Pitts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Jeff Pitts. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Walker Peralta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Walker Peralta.
Striding in, Tanner Dickinson, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Tanner Dickinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Peralta, 23 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt. Some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Danny Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Bradley Jr.
He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Pitts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Tejada.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Tejada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. Fouled off. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Willie Cisneros will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. first things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Tejada, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Orioles 5, the Rays 1. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Felipe Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 9, Felipe Adams.
Now batting, Sammy Pitts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 to count. Adams has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Brady Day, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding into the box, Jesse Pitts. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Pedro Portillo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to third. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're down here 5-1. Now to the plate, Vladimir Tavares.
Leading off for the Orioles, the pitcher, Vladimir Tavares.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Felipe Burke. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
1 out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and they easily pick him off. That's awful. Into the box now, Bobby Combs. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're up 5-1. Marco Lorenz will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Marco Lorenz.
Leading off the inning, Booth Bobo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Booth Bobo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sanchez moves over. One away.
The batter, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. First pitch on its way. Ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In there, and it's even at 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Popped up, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Burke has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, John Pitts. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. Back up the middle. To his left, Cisneros. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 5-1. Stepping in, Tanner
Leading off
Dickinson.
for the Orioles, the second baseman, Tanner Dickinson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Danny Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High chopper towards first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Alexis Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Takes this the other way to right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They lead this one though 5-1. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jeremy Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Roberto Anaya takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
39, Roberto Anaya.
Standing in, Sammy Pitts. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Pitts on second. Pitts on at first with nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Scorched to third. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across
now
to score.
The first baseman.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Brady Day, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jesse Pitts, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Too low, 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Stepping in now, Pedro Portillo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. So 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The O's used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Orlando Wiggins takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Roberto Anaya hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came.